Hello, welcome back to my next video on Vedic astrology. This video is for all those people who have their moon in Libra. In India, this sign is referred as Thula Rasi. Thula Rasi happens to be over here. You can see this. In the first place, how do you find that you are a Thula Rasi person? All you have to do is to go back to your basic horoscope and find out where the moon is placed. If it is here or here or here, and if you find your moon over here, then it means that you are a Libra person or a Thula Rasi person. So let's insert the moon over here so that the picture is very clear. Yeah, so we have the moon over here, and that from here we'll have to count the positions of planets. The first thing that strikes the eye is that Saturn is close to the moon, one sign backward or over the moon, or the next sign to the moon. The period called 7.5 year Saturn, the challenging phase or the exam time that comes once in 30 years. It's for 7.5 years, and luckily you have come to the last portion of the 7.5 year Saturn. A little more to go, and therefore the Jupiter transit becomes very important because you're going through 7.5 year Saturn. Currently Jupiter is in Cancer. You can see here Cancer, and Jupiter has been here for as long as 1 year, and it is on July 14th 2015 Jupiter shifts from this sign to the next. Let's see how it looks like in the sky. So Jupiter, which was here, gradually moves down like this on July 14th 2015. He'll stay here for a period of 1 year. So whatever I say now is applicable for a period of 1 year. How do you count the position of Jupiter? You count it from the moon. Moon is number 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on until you reach Jupiter, and you find that Jupiter is in the 11th house. Jupiter is going to be in the 11th house. During the previous transit, Jupiter was in the 10th house, putting a lot of pressure on your job. I had a lot of complaints from Thula Rasi people that they're having a tough time in their professional life, business life, lots of tensions, sleepless nights. All these were the regular complaints. But luckily for you, good news is that this Jupiter transit is going to be a big relief for all those people born in Thula Rasi, because the last Jupiter transit was very challenging as it was occupying the 10th from the moon, and now this time is going to give you a lot of relief by getting into the 11th. So whenever Jupiter is auspiciously placed, there are some general results: additional income, auspicious events in life like marriage or reunion with your spouse, arrival of children if they had gone away from you, birth of children, happiness through children in general, and general happiness, and you get the very happy feeling that things are going your way. Protection and security is offered. Union with spouse, investment in gold and generally movable assets, belief in God and charity increase, supported by teachers, school and college, gain through lawyers, judge and consultants, gains through Sadgurus, masters, astrologer, supported by banks, money lenders, and supported by ministers, etc. You may wonder, what is all this about? It's very simple. We have just taken the significations of Jupiter. Whatever Jupiter rules, whatever positive things that Jupiter rules, is likely to manifest during this Jupiter transit. Another important aspect is that you need to look into your Jupiter Ashtakavarga chart. In the Jupiter's Ashtakavarga, you will find several numbers written all over this chart, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. It could be any number, and find out what is the number in the sign Leo. Consider yourself very lucky if you have more than 4 points, because whatever we said just now is likely to manifest more strongly than if the points were lower than or equal to 4. If it is 5, it's good. If it is 6, very good. 7, very, very good. And 8, excellent. So this is always another thing that you need to consider. Keep your Jupiter Ashtakavarga always with you whenever you are studying the transit result of Jupiter. Ashtakavarga and transits always go hand in hand. You can also refer to your Sarvashtakavarga chart and find out if the score here in Leo is greater than 28. Even that will add on to the benefits of Jupiter. There is one more thing that you should be aware of. Refer to this table. Good transit of Jupiter. There are of course two rows here. The first row in green is wherever Jupiter occupies in the transit. If it is 2, 5, 7, 9 and 11, it is always considered a very positive transit of Jupiter. But how do you use this information? For example, for you, Jupiter is in the 11th house during the current transit. So you will have to watch out for planets in transit only, not your basic chart, the natal chart. In transit, whenever planets move in the 8th from your moon sign. So that means in Taurus, whenever planets move in Taurus, the effects or the positive effects of Jupiter being in the 11th will be blocked as long as the planet remains in the 8th house. You don't have Saturn in the 8th to block it permanently. So you'll have only the minor planets, and thank God they keep moving quite fast. So in case you really want to know what are the planets that may go through the 8th house from your moon, you will have to refer to some online websites. So these are the main points that you'll have to check before you conclude on whether Jupiter transit is really going to work or not. Whatever it is, there is no doubt that this Jupiter transit is welcome, considering the fact that you're going through 7.5 year Saturn. It will be a big relief. Thank you so much for watching this video. In case you have any doubts, please type them out in the comment section, and whenever I find the time, I'll answer them for you.